Hello everyone, this is Keyboard Gaming and today we'll be playing Deathloop. So Deathloop is one of the most popular games of Bethesda Studios ever, and it is not that big of a game, but you can say that it is a AAA title. So you actually get two options, I think here: break the loop and protect the loop. So and this is what you get, and let me just check out what it is. Break the loop, play as Colt and experience all that the loop has to offer. Protect the loop, play online as Juliana and invade the other players. Okay, so break the loop is the single player mode and protect the loop is the multiplayer mode. So let us first play the single player mode actually. And here is this escape. Okay, so this is the escape button, I mean when you want to quit the game. And I think these are the settings. Yes. Let us check this out. Okay, so I think these are the tutorials which during the gameplay appear during the gameplay. What is this? I don't think I have a Bethesda account actually. Yeah, so these are the settings. Okay. It is telling VRAM usage is high, too high. So these are the settings actually. Credits, I don't want to go on credits. Good game. So very small amount of options, very less amount of options. Tutorials, options, credits, good. Okay, let us do the settings first of all. Controller mapping. Actually, I'm playing on a laptop, so I think mouse and keyboard mapping will work for me. Hit mode keyboard. What does it mean? So if you want to restore the settings, you have to press the left control, I think, and this will restore the settings. I'm not able to understand the sprint mode keyboard and lane mode keyboard. So let us keep it as it is. Mouse sensitivity while playing the game, I think we need to set this. Aim down sights. Invert y-axis, I mean that is not needed. Invert x-axis. Auto aim model is also not needed because then what is the use of even playing the game? Auto aim slide. I mean some of the settings I'm not able to understand, so I think while playing the game we need to see that. Keyboard mapping. Oh yes, this is the main settings, I think. WA. Yes, yes, this is WSD. Okay. Jump space. So settings will take time. I mean, whenever you are playing a new game, it actually takes time to do the settings. So sneak slide. So they have given two boxes over here. I don't know, like maybe we can put two options over here, like two keys maybe. Sneak slide and sprinting. So for sprinting, jump is space. Okay. So sprint is left shift actually. So left shift. Well, actually, I'm confused as to which key I should put. F control. Okay. I'm just trying to decipher it. So if I'm going to press the W and it is going to press the shift, then sprinting should be like caps lock. Okay, I'm putting caps lock for that. Well, it is near to WSD. That's why. I mean, I'm playing on a laptop, like I told before. Print. Okay. Mouse 4. That is also good. Like, but I think that for kick we should keep K. What is the meaning of this hack magic? This is something. Another thing which I don't know. Speaker slapper charge. These are some confusing terms actually. I think like while playing the game we will know about this. Tag focus T. Yeah, memory should be M. So some of the things like which are more clear, we can put keys for them, like memories for M. By putting the key M. Adjust game speed. Now this is they are putting an option for game speed also. Like what will like what is the meaning of this? Photo mode P. Okay, that is right. Okay, so I think almost the settings are almost done. Mouse and keyboard. Yes, I don't know. I don't think that I should change these settings because this seems like some kind of default settings over here. Okay, let's go to visuals. Controller and controller mapping. I mean, now I'm not playing with the controller, so that is not needed. Keyboard and keyboard, mouse and keyboard mapping. This is required. Okay, visuals. Okay, yes, I need to. Oh, wow. VRAM usage is showing 5710 megabyte out of 5242 megabyte. How? I mean, what? Out of 5242 megabyte, it is using 5710, or it is vice versa. I mean, it is like 5242 out of 5710, or 5710 out of 5242. I mean, this is a little confusing. I think I mean, I'm not able to understand it. How can it be possible? Like 5710 megabyte out of. If that was the case, then the game would have crashed, no? That is what I think. Okay, let us go to the screen resolution. Yeah. Yes, my screen actually supports only this 1080p. That is the maximum resolution. Display mode full screen, of course. Yeah, so when you are playing a video game on a laptop, you will not get this option of generic PNP monitor. But if your gaming laptop has a MUX switch, whether it is called MUX switch or something like, I don't know the correct pronunciation, but MUX switch. Okay, so if your laptop is having an MUX switch, then I think you can change this option. But my laptop doesn't have that. So video card is RTX 3060 laptop GPU. So the difference between the laptop GPU and the desktop GPU is that the laptop GPU comes with only a 6 GB of graphics, and desktop GPU comes with an 8 GB of 8 or 12 GB, and so this is only like 6 GB of graphics is available for a laptop version. Yeah, so this I was telling this like about the monitor. So my monitor is actually using this IDC graphics for the FreeSync mode, okay, for giving FreeSync to the monitor. But the game is running on the GPU like RTX 3060, and that too it is like only 6 GB. So I think this is like it is actually 5242 megabyte out of 5710. I think that is the case. Gamma. I think no. Okay, I should wait. Yeah, gamma. So gamma is 17. I think I should keep this at default settings. No need to change this because whatever the default settings, I mean, especially about the visuals, whenever you are doing settings of the visuals of the game, you should actually just keep it to the default settings and just increase the brightness of your monitor or your screen. So I'll keep that at default. Brightness also I'll keep at default. Field of view. Okay, let us keep this also at default. I mean, that is it is actually giving a warning. But if I increase it to 100, what happens then? Okay, I'll check this while playing the game. NVIDIA reflex, what is this? Okay, let us put this on because it is actually reducing the system latency. I don't have much knowledge about this NVIDIA reflex, but since it is saying that it is reducing the system latency, let us switch this on. On plus boost will just put a more burden on the GPU. So let us switch it on. I mean, turn it on. Low latency. It is telling to it is in the note it is writing that it is recommended that you also activate low latency. So I think okay, turn this on. VSync. Yes, VSync is required. I mean, VSync, FreeSync, G-Sync. If you have this option, then you need to turn it on. So I am having 144 Hertz display. I'm in the laptop display, so I'm keeping it. Let us put this on. 60 Hertz or 144 Hertz. Yeah, it is better. 60 Hertz is actually less than 144, but it all depends on your display. Okay, if your display is the maximum amount of refresh rate that your display supports, you should actually put it on that level. It will be much better. But like it actually coincides with the FPS. So if you are playing at 60 FPS, then 60 Hertz is enough. But more is better. I mean, that is what it is. So 144 Hertz I will be giving it, and I mean 60. I mean 60. Oh, okay, wait. 72 Hertz also it is showing. But I want to keep it 144 Hertz. I mean, to get the maximum amount of visual quality and performance, you need to turn this on. I mean, otherwise there will be screen tearing, and screen tearing, once there will be screen tearing, the experience of playing the game will be like very bad. So if your screen supports this, or even if your screen doesn't support, even if your screen or monitor doesn't have a FreeSync or a G-Sync, even then I think you should turn this on, because it will be good. I don't know, like, whether, I mean, there are a lot of monitor. I mean, my gaming laptop, it has FreeSync. Okay, I mean FreeSync of no, sorry, wait. My gaming laptop actually has adaptive sync. Okay, not FreeSync. So I think I need to turn this on. But if your monitor has a G-Sync or a FreeSync is actually the technology of AMD, and G-Sync is the technology of NVIDIA. So these technologies actually remove the screen tearing. Okay, so you can just type in the YouTube what is screen tearing. So to remove that and to prevent screen tearing, you need to turn this on. So my monitor is only capable of doing VSync, adaptive sync. So I'm turning this on. But I don't know, like, if your monitor has G-Sync or FreeSync, you need to, then also I think you need to turn this on, because otherwise the game will not be able to sync properly and there will be screen tearing. Maybe I am wrong, but that this is a very important option actually. So you just have to, like, contact the game developer, I mean game help center, or the gaming companies, their help centers and support email, and this you have to ask them whether you need to turn this on or not. But I am actually turning this on because my laptop only supports adaptive sync. Okay, so a very big discussion regarding this upscaling. No man, I'm not I'm not going to turn this on, because see, upscaling means when if your GPU is very weak, okay, if your GPU cannot handle the game, then I think you need to turn this on, because what happens is that when the game is actually getting upscaled, during that time what happens is that the visuals of the game will not look nice. Okay, that is true, because what you are doing is that you are rendering the image at a low resolution and you are converting it using artificial intelligence to a higher resolution. So during that time what is going to happen is that there will be like a decrease in the quality. Okay, so if your GPU is able to handle this, if your GPU is a strong one, so my GPU is RTX 3060, so I think that it can easily handle the game. Okay, even if I'm not going to turn this on. And also, like, I have seen various videos on YouTube, and the videos using DLSS or Fidelity FX Super Resolution, I mean upscaling, the videos with gameplay videos produced using these two technologies, they have some kind of like visual underperformance, we can say. Okay, so I think I will play at native resolution. Okay, let the game show me what it really has. Okay, at the native resolution. So I will be putting this, turning this off. Maybe if my GPU was like 3050 or uh, like something like 6500, 6650, AMD 6650, or RTX 3050 or something, or RTX 2050, then I would have turned this on. But I think RTX 3060 should be able to handle this game. And Deathloop is not that big of a game. I mean, it is a AAA title, but I don't think that it will not be able to handle it. So upscaling will be off, and I actually want to see what at the native resolution the game can provide. Okay, native resolution is the best resolution, because you actually can experience the naturality. I mean, the naturality of the game, what is naturally present inside the game. That is what it is. Adaptive sync. Okay, upscaling is off. Yeah, VSync based is much better. Oh, so this is not needed, because it is going to, like, it is giving a warning also, beware this might result in visual artifacts. So this is also not needed. let it put it on auto mode, okay, which is good. So this some of the options are not available, which I think are at the default settings. Oh, so many confusing settings are there in this game. Sync is disabled, then maximum frame rate to system can reach. Beam FX color. I don't think I need to change this VMFX color, friend neutral for. Let the colors remain at the default settings. Okay, so this was it. Advanced settings are also there. Oh, these are settings about okay, the lowest settings is the low, then it comes medium, then it comes high, then it comes very high, then it comes ultra. So ultra is the highest, and let's put it at high settings, okay, because my RAM is only 6 GB. Oh, now it is reduced, see. So I think a high is better. 5.2. Even then it is going above 5242. Okay, let us see. Texture details high, model details high. Oh wait. So it is giving our information about these things also. Fog quality. Only two options are there, high and ultra. So DLSS is off, so I will be putting in this high. Ambient occlusion. Oh, this is ray tracing actually. Wow. So you need to select something. I mean, they are not giving an option to turn this off. So I will go with, I don't want to turn on ray tracing. Okay, so I have seen various gameplay videos on YouTube. I mean, the comparison between the ray traced RTX on game and RTX off game. I mean, the ray tracing on game and ray tracing off game. So you can find various comparison videos on the YouTube or any other platform, like of your choice, I mean. So, and I have seen those videos, and I have just found out that ray traced games actually don't look good. Okay, now this might sound not right, but this is what I have personally observed, okay, because I mean there are various videos which compare. I mean you can find various comparison videos on YouTube and you can just check them out. And after checking them out, I personally found out that ray trace games are not looking good. Okay, non-ray trace games are look much better. They have much visuals, and I mean there is a soothing. I mean I was just seeing the comparison, one of the comparison videos, and in that comparison video, it was showing like what was that, Far Cry 6 and some other games whose names I don't remember, but they were all AAA titles of 2000 which were released after 2022, 2023, 23, after 2021. So I just found out that I mean the ray tracing games were not looking good to the eyes. Okay, and whenever I was looking at the non-ray tracing games, I mean games whose ray tracing was off, those games, the visual quality of those games was actually providing some kind of soothing effect on my eyes. Okay, now this soothing effect is not going to be present on a ray trace game. This is what I found out, so I'll be turning this off. Okay, and instead of ray tracing, I'll use, I think, NVIDIA HBAO plus. I don't know what this is, but because they are not giving any option to turn this off, you have to select something. So since my GPU is an NVIDIA GPU, so I'll be using HBAO. There is only one option for HBAO plus, but for AMD Fidelity effects there are so many options. I mean if they would have given the option to turn this off, I would have turned this off. Sun shadows simple. Oh, for the sun shadows also they are giving ray tracing option. I'll just keep this simple. Okay, I mean you can just visit YouTube or any other platform and you can just type there comparison between ray tracing games and non-ray tracing games, and you are just going to find, and after looking at those videos you are just going to find out that the ray tracing videos, the ray tracing games, I mean the games with ray tracing on, they are not looking good. Okay, they are not looking good to the eyes. I mean they have some kind of discomfort. They are actually causing, they will actually cause some kind of discomfort to your eyes. Okay, I cannot explain that discomfort, but there will be some kind of a little discomfort. Okay, now if only when you are checking or checking these comparison videos and spending some time like 30 to 40 minutes, or not even 30 to 40 minutes, just spend like 10 minutes, then you are going to find out that I mean there is something wrong with the ray tracing games. Okay, they are going to put a strain on your eyes. Okay, that is what I have personally found out. So I'll just, from those comparison videos, okay, not that I have played any ray tracing games or something like that, but I'll be turning this off. Okay, I don't like ray tracing and I actually don't want to put strain on my eyes. So NVIDIA HBAO plus is off. Sun shadows simple. What the hell, man? All these options are too confusing. Okay. So I know about DLSS, but what is this DLAA? I'm like, I am here. NVIDIA DLLA, I'm like reading this for the first time. What this is? I don't even know what DLA is. I know what DLSS is, but now what is this DLAA? So DLAA requires an NVIDIA RTX graphics card. So I don't want to use any kind of technology which uses artificial intelligence, okay? Because what the point is that if there is a game, okay, it should actually run at the rate. First of all, the first point is that the game should run at the native settings, okay, at the native display. I mean, what is naturally present in the game, that should come out, okay? So using all these methods, I mean, I don't know. I think I will be turning this off actually. Now post-process until the hell in this, man. I'm really confused. They are explaining about this, what is post process anti-analyzing, but I'm not able to understand anything. Like, what is the meaning of this anti-analyzing? I mean, they have written a paragraph, a very big paragraph to explain this, but even then I'm not able to understand what this is. Well, I think I will be shit, man, like I'm not able to decide. So I think that this NVIDIA DLA, I think it has to do something with the DLSS, okay? Because it is asking for an RTX graphics card. Because so if you are putting an ray tracing or something like, I think this is related to ray tracing, which I actually don't want to turn on. So I think I will put this at high, okay, or temporal. Okay, let us put it at temporal, okay. Oh, it is at temporal by default. Okay, let us put it at temporal. I mean, temporal is the highest mode, but I don't want this DLA because it is just some another like something. This is something related to ray tracing, okay. And I actually don't like ray tracing because, like I said before, TXA sharpness. Now this is another nonsense. I mean, not even able to understand what this is. Okay, let us put it at default. I mean, I don't want to change the setting which is going to. This is something I don't know, so I don't want to change this. Let us put it at default. And I don't understand why these game developers always use these kind of complex English or explanations. I mean, nobody. I mean, majority of the people are not going to understand this, what these things are. Okay. Maybe like if you are a experienced gamer or if you are intelligent, then I mean maybe you are able to understand. But no, normal ordinary people, they are not. They will never be able to understand this. Using a sharp image cost of. Okay, let us put it at default. So this fidelity effect CS and NVIDIA DLA, NVIDIA DLSS, all these what they are going to do is that they are going to reduce the quality and then they are going to use the artificial intelligence to increase the quality. So I don't want to do that, and I want something which is at native. Okay, I want something which is natural and native resolution. I want that. So I'll be turning this off. Camera motion blur. Okay, put this on at high. Bloom. Okay, this is something which is needed. Yes. This is also needed. Yes. Yes. Oh, I think the settings are done. I mean, like a lot of confusing settings are also there. Okay, so if you are an ordinary person, then I think you need to do a Google research and you have to like ask somebody who is experienced about these things. But as far as I can understand, it is all about ray tracing and non-ray tracing technology nowadays. Okay, so even though RTX 3060 can support ray tracing, I will not be using it because, like I told before, why I'm not using it. Okay, I think it is done. Shit. Doing the settings is taking a lot of time, man. So, I mean, always, it is always like this. I mean, whenever a AAA title or any game you play, there are like unclear settings and confusing settings that you need to do, and that takes a lot of time. Audio. Okay, language should be English output. CD audio headphones. What is this? Yes. I think, yeah, this is good. CD, I mean, you can listen to surround sound. Surround sound is something that, uh, I mean, let me just explain this. So what happens is that while playing a game, okay, whenever there is movement within the game, you are going to find out from which direction that sound is coming from. Okay, so for example, you are hiding at some place and there is an enemy who is coming from the right direction. So you are going to hear a sound in your headphones in such a manner that you are going to understand and realize that that person is actually coming from the right. Okay, so it actually gives the direction. It actually somehow, I don't know how it does that, but if you are going to turn this on, somehow whatever some kind of technology it will use, and it is going to tell you that the enemy is coming from that direction or the sound is coming from that direction. So that is called surround audio. So I will be turning this on because I'm actually using a standard headphone. Okay, it is telling mode enable use only with standard headphones. So I'm using a standard headphone, so I'll be turning this on. And the advantage of this is that you are going to you will be able to find out from which direction the sound is coming from. This is going to help you while playing FPS games. I mean, from where the enemy is coming, you will be able to understand and realize. Dynamic range. What the hell? For the dynamic range, they are not even giving any information. Okay, let us put it at standard. I don't know what this means, but I will put it as standard because that is the standard is the default. Gameplay. Now what is this deep prices? I don't know like what is this. Amos is locked. So all these settings I am not able to understand what this is. What these are actually. I think I will put this all these settings at default. I mean there are a lot of different kinds of some options are not available. I think we need to play the game and see what happens, and then only I think we'll be able to do these settings. So I'll put it at default. Okay, interface. Okay, all dialogue. Subtitle size. Okay, let us put it at large. Subtitles color. They should be in white. White is much better. Subtitles background opacity. The speaker name in the subtitle, yes. Oh. Speaker name color gold, speaker name color Juliana. All these I think we need to put this as default settings. We should not change it. I just changed the subtitle size to large actually. HUD. What is the meaning of HUD? It. I think all these settings we need to do while playing the game. If the game is getting affected by these settings, then we will see. But let us put it at default. No, replace handle. Okay, let us put it at default. Accessibility. Again, for colors they are asking. Field of view, let us put it at 80. Camera motion. I think already these settings came in the previous options. I think these settings came in the visuals, no? Gameplay. Oh, they are again repeating the same settings. Okay, let us do it default. So I think only the only settings we had to change was controls and visuals and audio. And in the interface I changed to dialog subtitles. Wait. Shit. So in the accessibility also this interface option is there. So here when I did restore settings, restore it to default, it changed. So interface subtitles again I have to change this large. Okay, so this is it, and credits we will play at the after we finish the game. Playing the credits right now is of no use. So only four major options available. Okay, so these two characters are there. One's name is Gold and the other's name is Juliana. So let us play the single player. This is Protect the Loop is actually online, but the multiplayer, and Break the Loop is called single player. So I think we need to play the single player first of all. And another thing I wanted to mention is that this is actually version 1.8.2. Version 1.8 20.5.1. Content is 551. This is the version of the game which I'm playing. So let us continue in the next video actually.